she is known for her gross yet oddly satisfying, right? Pimple popping videos. And now she's back for an all-new season of the hit TLC show, Dr. Pimple Popper. Please put your hands together for Dr. Sanda Lee.
Yes,
Doctor! Tori, before you jump in, I have to address, you have like 2 huge scalpels behind you?
Yes.
Like huge.
Yes.
What are those?
Yeah, they're very big and they're very sharp actually too. You have to be very careful with them.
I want a life-size scalpel. Where do you get one of those?
Those are crazy.
You got to be a pimple popper to get one of those, right?
There's always a catch.
Got to be the big one.
She gets knighted by those scalpels.
They're swords.
She's like, yeah, exactly right. All right, you called yourself a born-again popaholic, and I wanted to know, can you remember the very first pimple or cyst? Ugh, I hate that word. That you popped, and how did it make you feel?
I mean, do you like that word better than moist, though? Because I find myself saying that all the time.
You're right.
And I always cringe a little when I say that. I remember, I think I don't remember a lot of the cysts and pimples and things that I've popped, but I do remember the moment that I realized what the draw was, because there was a particular video I have. I was actually a fireman, a lovely guy, and he had the most wonderful personality and the most wonderful stories, and he had been working with a lot of soot and things like that, so he accumulated a lot of these amazing blackheads.
Wow.
And I found myself, when I was editing this video, I realized I was watching the same part over and over again, and I didn't even realize it, and I had to like kind of shake myself out of it, and I realized, okay, this is what it is. Yeah. This is the allure.
Is it over?
They're all not watching but me, Doc. They're all not watching but me.
I just wasn't expecting it to be like that Play-Doh machine.
Stop it!
That's what it was like.
Turn around.
It should have a shape like one like a star.
Oh my God.
Doc, I have to ask you. I was pre-med.
I should do that.
Yeah, you should.
You should.
Oh, I just saw it because there's a delay on my monitor.
Good. I love. Doc, obviously, we're not doing great over here. But is there any medical condition that grosses you out?
You know, I think that I am like kind of have a wall in front of me. Like I really try not to get grossed out because I don't want to embarrass my patients. But I will tell you off the record that I don't really like feet. Like if you come to me with any kind of issues on your feet, I usually will say, you know, my husband, the other dermatologist, he's much better at feet. So I'll like send
That's smart.
You pass the feet like cyst to your husband.
Oh, gross.
You know your strengths and you know your weaknesses. I'm here for it. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah. Just want to know whose producer or which producer decided to feed us a Choco Taco and then.
Good call.
So, has anyone ever fainted on the table while you popped their cyst?
Ooh.
And what was your most memorable patient reaction?
You know, I will have to say I'm very proud of my ranking here. I think I'm the #1 in my office of you know, the least amount of faints, because I do think that as a dermatologist, you're pretty observant of people. You know, they're awake while you're doing things. So I usually can spot when somebody is feeling lightheaded, and it's not usually from cysts or lipomas. It's more likely from like if you're doing filler, like Botox or, you know, filler into around the cheeks, around the mouth. That's when people hold their breath and they might get lightheaded. And so in terms of like, what was the other question? My most memorable patient?
Yes.
Or the most memorable thing that they did? I had a patient who had a cadaver dog. No, this is random. She had a cadaver dog, and I was removing like a lipoma from her, and she asked if she could keep it so that she could use it in training for her dog to detect like human. Yeah. And I, you know, so. Yeah,
Good intentions.
You know,
Just
it's
good intentions.
Good
Good intentions.
trying to advance science.
That's right. That's right. That's
It
right.
saves lives.
Yep,
It saves lives.
yep.
Okay, so your new season that we got to get to this because Dr. Pimple Popper is coming back out. It's actually out now, everybody.
Oh
There is okay, I know, Tori. I know. Okay, so was there a particularly complicated procedure this season that we should all be looking out for?
All of these are complicated. They're all complicated. You know, these are people really at their last, you know, this is like their last opportunity. They feel like the end of the line for them. For a lot of them, they've looked for help and they haven't been able to find it. And, you know, a lot of it has to do with money and fear and just trying to find help and not getting it. So a lot of these are very complicated cases. And, it's not like a really straight. None of them are really straightforward. So
Thank goodness.
I think it's really interesting because you're part of you're part of it. In terms of me figuring out what's going on, you're brought along for the ride.
Thank God for her, because I mean, I don't want anybody to feel ashamed when we look away, because I've had like gross things. It's hard for me to watch. It doesn't mean I don't also have those things.
You give people their dignity.
That's
and we
right.
appreciate you.
That's right.
Thank
we appreciate you, Doc. Thank you.
Dr. Lee, thank you so much for chatting with us as always, and be sure to watch the all-new season of Dr. Pimple Popper airing now on TLC. We'll be right back.
Right on cue.
Isn't that cute?
Eric, are you okay? Oh my God.
Thanks, Doc.